Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are coming back to see me again, and if you're new then it's just really great to have you here. We've had quite a few new people joining again this week and I can't tell you how happy that makes me. This week I'm not doing another makeup tutorial because I did fall when I was out running and cut my head just here, so I can't really put any makeup on it or do any symmetrical makeup looks. So I've been concentrating on doing things where I don't have to put any makeup here, but I can make a bit more of a pattern on that side. As you know, if you've been here before, I don't always get things symmetrical, but this is a great way to take it to the next level, as it were. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is I've got some new jewellery DIYs that I've done since my last jewellery DIY. I know a couple of people have said how much they enjoyed that and how it's given them some ideas to make their own stuff, which is just what I'm here for. I'm all about getting people to think, you know what, I could have a go. So that's good. And I've also got some more hair fascinator, hair accessories, whatever you want to call them. I've got some more ideas for those with rather plain and simple things that I picked up in a local shop and that I have janed, basically. So I hope you enjoy watching. There is something I need your help with at the end of the video, so I am going to be looking for people to give me ideas on something for a project, which is at the end. So if you can watch all the way to the end, that would be lovely, as well as if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Right, without further ado, let's get on with it. Right, the first necklace then is this one, and it's a frame that you get in, I think it's a bag of 16 different shaped and bordered frames. I get mine from Amazon. It's hung on just a plain black satin ribbon. I've put two like pierced beads either side, and what I've done here, if you can see, is I've got this little tiny black bow with a diamante hanging from it, and that's come off a bra, believe it or not. In the actual frame itself, I've put a piece of it's decorative paper, really, is all you can call it, and then I've put some glue over that. This black stuff is liquid ceramic that you get in a little tube, and I've just put 3 diamante, self-adhesive diamantes that you buy from the Poundland in strips. I've put those on there. And of course this is the main feature, and this was one of a pair of earrings that I got in Claire's just before Halloween. And I absolutely kicked myself because I only got one pair, and when I went back and when I looked online, they were nowhere to be found, which was very annoying really, because they come like this. Obviously you just snip the bit which connects to the earring off, and you get this beautiful spider holding a diamante, and I just think it's lovely. So yeah, next Halloween hopefully they'll do them again and I'll get some more. So that's the first one, and the second one is also utilizing the spider from the earrings, and this time it's on a necklace of beads. And these are alternating plain black and little almost crystal type beads. And my mum gave me this necklace when I went to see her recently, and I thought, well, I can wear it on its own, but it's a little bit on the plain side. So I've put the other one of those spider earrings here. Either side I've got these tiny little spider webs. They came off some earrings, I think last Halloween or the Halloween before, again from Claire's. And these little silver spider charms are just Amazon finds, which are very reasonably priced, and you should all rush out and buy some. So that's the sort of montage spider necklace. Continuing with the Claire's theme, I bought a pair of earrings which were little skeletons, and they had little sort of bits of lace attached to them as if it was sort of dress, but I didn't really like it very much. And I've always admired those necklaces of skeletons that you see people like It's Black Friday, people like that wearing. They're super cool, those necklaces, and I just thought, well, I can make one very, very similar. Just get a bit of chain my skeleton up, obviously take all the bits of lace off, and there is my hanging skeleton. And when you wear it, the arms hang down like that, but that doesn't matter. I think it looks quite, it looks great on a plain black sweater or a plain black top, or just on your décolletage. Looks really nice. So again, not an expensive make. Thank you, Claire's, for that. And the last necklace, well, this was inspired by a lady called Mary Morning. I don't know if you follow her, but I will put her details in the description. And she is a lovely Canadian lady, and I saw her on a video the other day wearing like a rosary, but it had a crescent moon instead of a cross at the bottom. And I thought, oh, I like the look of that. So I just happened to have a rosary kicking around in my jewellery stash, and I've literally had this, well, almost 40 years, I think, because I bought it in a little shop outside Westminster Cathedral. Is it Westminster Cathedral? The Catholic one, not the one where everyone gets married, the other one, with the little square, the red brick one in London's Victoria. So I had this rosary bead necklace. I put the crescent moon on the bottom, and then I realised that I hadn't got anything with two hangy bits, because obviously you've got to connect the top to the bottom. And so what I did was I've got two pentacle charms, glued them together, one upside down, so that the crescent moon can hang from that, and one the right way up so that the actual beads can join onto that. And that is my inspired by Mary Morning crescent moon and pentacle rosary. Well, I don't know how many of you have a shop called Flying Tiger Copenhagen or Flying Tiger some other place in your local town, but we've got two. And just before Halloween I was in one of them and I saw these rather lovely hair clips, or haarspender, as I have blissfully mispronounced. And what they are is just a clip, as you can see, a little bit of backing, some black and red satin roses, and a little bit of solid lace, like so. And I thought, goodness me, I'm sure I could do something with one of those and make it just a little bit less as it appeared in the shop. And I took it home. In fact, I bought two, and also a headband, and I took them home, and sure enough, after a little bit of finagling, this had turned into this. And what I'd done on this one is I coloured in the red roses just with a marker pen, and put some, using a glitter pen, put some edges on them and put a little spider in the centre. Haven't done anything with the lace, but I coloured the spider in silver, and I thought, well, you know what, that's not a bad transformation, but it does still look very much like the original. So the next day I went back to the shop and bought another 2, and the man in the shop said, oh, didn't you get enough yesterday? And I was like, no, I need some more. So sure enough, I got another one, and this one I used the flowers which were on the hairband. I've left the black roses on, but I've taken the red ones off, and I've cut the roses off the hairband. And if I show you here, these are the other ones that I just left, that I cut them all off, so those are for something else another day. This whole thing, the original thing, I think it was like £2 or £3, £2.50, something like that, not very much anyway. So I made some bows out of satin and out of this ribbon, and stuck a diamante on, and got a tiny little spider up here, coated him with glittery nail varnish, and left the lace as it was. And that's the second one. And then the third one, I thought, well, I might as well go all out on this one, and this is the third one. And as you can see, there's quite a lot going on. I've got a nice fly up here, and this fly came out of a packet of insects that I got from Tesco's, and I've divided them all into little bags so that there's all flies in one bag, etc., etc. And it was originally orange, and I've used different coloured nail varnishes to colour the wings silver, and the body and the legs sort of metallic green, and then a little bit of metallic purple as well in there. So as you can see, a little bit nicer than the orange. Then there's 2 more of those spiders from the first do-over, but this time I've painted them with metallic purple nail varnish and a tiny bit of glitter, and they're sitting on a lace bow which I've put on there. And I've also snipped up the lace that was originally on there, so it looks like it's lots of ribbons, and I've dovetailed the ends as well. So I've made one big bow, coloured the roses in again using a different coloured pen, and put some glitter around the edge as well. And I'm very happy with this chap here, Cockroach, obviously, for those people that don't recognise cockroaches. And when I originally got him, he was in the bag of insects and looks like this. So nasty yellow colour to interesting metallic green, almost like a real beetle colour. So I've got some cockroaches in a bag, some flies. I've got another bag of spiders here that still need to find something for me to do for them. And yeah, I've worn them all out, and I think they're really, really nice. Next Halloween, obviously, I'll go and get some more. They might have the same ones, they might have different ones. And I glued them on, what did I glue them on with? E6000, I think. But you could use hot glue or whatever you've got. For this one, I think I used Fabri-Tac. Yeah, I think I did. Yes, I'm fairly sure I did, for the ribbons, because obviously they're made of fabric and you've got to use special fabric glue to make sure that they don't fall to pieces. So those are the 3. Can you see them all in one go? Yes, you can. Those are the three, and that was the original, which is nice, but obviously everything can always be made nicer with the addition of a bit of something. And finally, would you look at this beautiful top hat? Now, yes, it does look a little bit worn. Yes, the edges are coming away, but that is because it's been around for quite a long time. It's an antique top hat made by Norman Phillips of Birmingham, a company which was established in 1798. Now, I don't think this hat comes from then, obviously, because it's more of a Victorian gentleman's hat, and it's made of velvet. But I don't know if any of you have ever looked at a company called Gothic Hats UK. Well, they have the most beautiful, beautiful top hats with flowers and charms and all sorts of things on them, but they are made of wool. So, being vegan, I can't have one. But when I saw this in my local Martlet's charity shop, and I made them get it out the window so that I could try it on, and it was only £20, well, as you can imagine, I thought all my birthdays and Christmas had come at once. So what I've got, I've sent off for some elastic ribbons, some more lace ribbon, and I've also got quite a few ideas about different things that I can make to put on it. We can have some sort of feather situation going on. We can have some sort of lace and ribbons coming off the back or on the side. I've also thought a nice big backed brooch on the front might be nice, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a series of elasticated bands to go on here, and maybe put a hook and an eye on the back of each one, so that instead of trying to force things onto this original band, I can have different bands with different things on them for when I'm in my different moods. So that is the wonderful and very magical real velvet top hat, and I can't wait to start work on it. If you've got any ideas of things that you think I could add to it or do with it, then obviously do please put those in the comments. And I'm very excited about this because winter draws on, as they say, and not every day is going to be a delight to go out in, so I'll have some time to sit indoors and think up glorious things to do with this magical hat. And maybe I'll find a bunny rabbit coming out of it one day. Anywho, I will hand back to me in the studio. And so there you have it. Some DIY jewellery ideas, some hair accessory ideas, and a beautiful top hat that needs all the love I can give it and all the ideas that you can send me. So please do write in the comments if you can think of anything that I haven't thought of. That would be lovely. If you want to subscribe and you haven't already, that would be lovely. Give this video a thumbs up please, because it really does help me in the old YouTube-y, algorithm-y, high-tech stakes. And if you would like to show me some love, like a few people have done, and thank you to those people, you know who you are, you can buy me a Ko-fi. I'll leave the link in the description. It only remains for me to say, please take care of each other. Please take care of yourselves, importantly, because if you don't look after yourself, how are you going to look after other people? If you've got any animals or plants or anything natural living with you or near you, take special care of it this time of year if you're in the northern hemisphere, because things are getting a bit chilly. and always, everybody, wherever you are in the world, please stay strange. Bye for now, everybody.